Hi, welcome to the channel, all three of you. Right, today starts 3 days in Wales, twofold. We're going to be testing out the trailer on 2 or 3 lanes just to make sure we're on track, getting that where it should be, and also we're having a bit of a mini adventure, going to visit some places around North Wales. It's worth a call if you're out this way. So yeah, we'll crack on. We'll get the visiting done, we'll get the lanes done, and we'll get the tent set up. So bear with us.
Well, wouldn't expect anything different coming into Wales.
Well, to be fair, a little bit grumpy at the minute. Planned 3 lanes today, managed to do 1. One's got a road closed sign on it, and the other one, well, that goes through a farmer's yard, and that was full of sheep, so I wasn't about to start making a nuisance of myself trying to get through there, so that's that done. Sat-nav's been playing up, no signal for the phone around here, so couldn't use Google Maps to get to the campsite, so that was a lot of messing about. It's not very well signposted either, off the main road, so it was 2 hours driving around trying to find the place, which didn't help, but it's here, it's not raining. We'll get set up, get some food, get a fire on, get some beer, and we'll call it a night, I think. Well, we're set up. And that's the views. And some of the neighbours. Right, beer time. Wind's picking up, but we'll get some tea on. Have some filled pasta tonight, and probably tomorrow night, because that's pretty much the extent of my cooking. That and soup, so we'll see. Clouds starting to roll in now. Temperature's dropping. The fire's going and everything's still nice. Right, end of day one, time for bed. Nothing's really gone to plan, only managed one lane out of 3, so that's not ideal. And Llangollen, the aqueduct, we haven't got any footage of that, that's all disappeared. So what I'll do, I'll stick some pictures up from the last time I was here, because I think it is worth visiting if you're out this way. It's quite a good site. You can get up to the top, climb across, well, walk across even, not climb it. But yeah, it's really interesting. But yeah, today's a bit of a shambles, but we're at the end of that one, so we'll get up tomorrow and see if tomorrow goes to plan. So, see you in the morning. Morning. Coffee done. We'll get some bacon and sausage on, a couple of sandwiches, and then we'll make a move. Right, day 2. I was seeing the farmer this morning. Says there's going to be a bit of a blowy wind coming through tonight, possibly a bit of a storm. So we've moved the tent off the top of the hill down by one of the walls, a bit lower down. That should give us some protection tonight. But yeah, let's see if we can make today a slightly better day than yesterday. Let's go see. Bit of a rocky ascent to start this lane, but as you're going up, the views are great. The weather's holding out, so hopefully it might stay like this most of the day. Right, we'll carry on that way. Right, we're just having a walk to Dinorwic Slate Quarry. It's about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so from where you can get parked. I'm just on my way in there now. But just looking, looks to be the remains of some sort of building in there. No idea what it was. There's nothing, there's no plaque or anything to tell you. But I'm sure there'll be more things like that as we go. Look at the quality of the wall. Well, not very keen on the crap they've put all over the wall. You know, it hides what would be a really nice building. But look how thick them walls are. They're over a foot thick. They were meant to stay forever. Well, I don't know if it's just not that well known, or I've just picked the wrong day, or right day really, but it is exceptionally quiet. Got some clouds coming in over the hills. Another old building here, just behind me. So we'll keep walking and see what else we can find. Over there, let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, camera's not great on this. Looks like there's some pulley system up there. And I can't quite see from here what that would be. But I would think, looking at it, might be another form of trolley system. Just walking down here, over there, seems to be some doorways into the mountain. I'm not sure if you can get there. I'll presume that's off limits, but we might have a wander around there in a little bit. It's alright walking downhill. It's just knowing you've got to come back up the bloody thing not much later. Well, I've been walking down here for the last 5 minutes. I've been seeing these metal rails every now and again, and now I've seen this, it's only just dawned on me. This was a route for the trolleys that we're following along. Ooh, cobwebs. Nice. These have been here for some time and they're rock solid. This looks to be the winding house for the trolleys to be brought up the hill. I would assume back in the day it would have been steam powered, so with that chimney there, that will probably have been the boiler house. Again, really well constructed. It's going to be here for a lot longer than I am. Not sure if you can see it down there, but there seems to be some sort of castle tower type thing. I may have to Google that when I get back, and I'll put a note on here to say what exactly that is. We're going to have a wander that way in a moment. But first, I'm going to have a look in here. All the chimneys are still stood. Again, really thick walls. And the people back then weren't very tall. I'm not sure what these would have been, but they look very uniform. Obviously you've got all the fannies that are deciding they need to leave the mark on it. I've got a tree growing in this chimney. All these rooms seem to be the same size, so this seems to be a, I don't know, if it's living quarters, you've got a kitchen area, living room, and possibly a sleeping area, and that would be pretty much it. Some of the pins, possibly from holding a door hinge in. Need to remember to keep ducking my head. Yeah, all very very uniform. Right, actually just got through to the end one. This one still seems a bit more intact. Still got stuff on the walls, on the floor. Yeah, this one, whether it's protected from the weather a bit more, I don't know, but it seems to have survived a bit better. Well, if that was your house, I think that would have had a cracking view, although I don't know if I'd be so keen on living right that close to the edge. We'll head off that way, see what else we can see. Well, I didn't realise I was this unfit, but climbing back up them hills has given me a right sweat. I'll come over this side. The entrances into the mountain that I pointed out earlier, there is no access to them. I did see somebody in there earlier, so I'll come this way to see if I can get to it. But I think whoever was in there shouldn't have been, because there is no access. It's all fenced, gated, signs saying keep out. So right, I'm going to get on to my next place. But if you're out this way, I would give it a couple of hours, 3 hours maybe, to see everything. It's definitely worth a visit. There's a lot more to see than I've shown you in this little video. If you're coming out this way, I would say definitely allocate a few hours for it. There's a whole heap of walkways to go around and places to explore, old buildings to go in, steps to climb. But yeah, get out here. Hopefully the weather will be good for you, and yeah, enjoy it. Right, slate mine done. Like I say, needs a lot more time spending on it than I've got today. This is a bit of a very quick tour. I've only got a couple of days. But yeah, we're going to move on now to the next lane, up in Anglesey. Final lane for the trailer test, on the way to the brickworks.
Over the bridge.
Well, that took some finding, but yeah, I mean the way down is extremely steep and unsteady, so if you're not very good on your feet, this is not somewhere to come. Well, here we are. We'll go down, we'll have a little look round. where we're standing. Looks like the floor's given in on this building. Not sure what that was used for. There is a power wheel here. On the upper floor, the steel work's not going to be there for much longer, I don't think. But yeah, it's a fascinating place to walk around. But you have got to be careful on which way you're walking. It's red hot today. Somebody's left one of these crappy barbecues in the middle of here instead of cleaning up after themselves. But up there is black and you can still smell the fire. I was wondering what had caused it. And it's things like this. There's no doors left on these furnaces anymore. But, yeah, it's an impressive place. Not entirely sure what this is that's rusting away, but if I was going to hazard a guess, I'd say maybe the base of a crane, maybe the swivel point of a crane. It kind of went over the edge there. Let me know what you think. This may have been a small inlet for the boats to come in so they can get the goods in and out of here. We have 3 buildings all looking the same. Not entirely sure what they are. I don't know, maybe somebody can let me know. Oh. I don't know if they're for fire. Looks like there's been fire in here. Somebody's left the shopping. Yeah, it's there's 3 of these, but now I've got no idea what they are. Let's go back out without banging my head. Wow, I'm unfit, and it is really, really warm in this car. Get the aircon on, get the windows down for a minute. Right, so that was Porth Wen Brickworks. Took me forever to find it, to be perfectly honest with you. But unlike the Slate Quarry this morning, the brickworks, at tops you're going to need an hour to look round it. Great walk down there. Like I say, it's took it out of me, but then again I'm mid-40s, fat and unfit, so you'll be alright. But yeah, if you're unsteady on your feet, this is not one for you to go to. I'm just going to have a quick look now. I'm just debating whether we go somewhere else. It is 4 o'clock. I'm out of time for one more place. One thing I will say about here is the parking. There isn't any. So if you need to know where to park, I can't really give you any advice on that. There's a couple of little spots you may get 4 cars parked up around the entrance to the pathway. There are 2 paths. If you get here, it's the one to the left that you need to take. Right, next one on. holiday. Parys Mountain, I think this is called. It's old copper mine. A little bit breezy, just not very warm. So, yeah, we'll show you around. Very much a different landscape. Looking at the colours. See if we can get some better views. Just looking at the different colours. You've got the reds, yellows, oranges in between. I will apologise, as the wife likes to say, I am emotionally retarded. My voice doesn't really show a lot of enthusiasm about anything, or does my face, to be perfectly honest. So, but if you trust what I say, I'm fairly confident I know what I'm saying. If I say it's good, it's good. If I say it's cack, it's cack. But wow, hope you can hear me over this wind. Down there today though. Right. Coming here out the wind for a minute. This is telling us what this is. 19th century windmill. Looking at that, I bet that is the original structure. Obviously the floor's new, but no, I think that is original. While I'm in here out the wind, I think this place is definitely somewhere to come and relax. There's plenty of plenty of area to walk around, fetch your dog, look at the alien scenery, and just forget your troubles. I'm going to keep having another wander around. I'm not sure what these are the ruins of. Because one thing I have noticed here, there's no signs anywhere that tells you any information. But still, great place to walk around. Both this and the Slate Quarry would have been excellent places to have some drone footage, but I don't have a drone. I did treat myself. I bought a very cheap one, but I think a combination of me not being able to fly it, and it was probably just more of an indoor drone, although it did have the camera and everything else which I wanted. It got eaten by a tree, so I no longer have that. But you never know, in the future I might be able to get a better one and actually learn how to fly it and get some proper footage of places like this. Well, day 2 complete. Managed to get the last lane done, so that's the trailer test done for now. I think there's a couple of changes to make, but nothing serious, and we can probably try it on some harder lanes, I think. And as for the little run out, the little mini adventure, yeah, got done today what we wanted to do. which is a huge change from yesterday, since we got sod all done yesterday really. So yeah, all in all, good day. I've walked more today than I've done for a long time. Makes me realise just how fat and unfit I am. But well, that's just a shame really. Tea's on, fire's on, beer's on. Weather's cooling down, clouds are coming in, see if we can see that. Tea's bubbling. Right, see you all later. Well, it's been an absolutely glorious day today with the sunshine. Got back, had some tea, just started on the first beer, and started to rain. Campfire we're just starting to get going, so I'm trying to stick it out a little bit, but it's not going to get any better. I haven't put the awning out because it's supposed to be a bit windy, so didn't want to be messing about with that. So right, that's it, fire out. We'll have another drink, but yeah, in the tent, get a bit of Gabriel and Glazes on YouTube, and that'll do us. See you in the morning. Right, that's it, back home. Did nothing but rain coming back. Just got the tent in the garage getting that dried out. But yeah, a couple of places to see if you're out around North Wales and Anglesey, so go and give them a visit, somewhere different. But yeah, we'll try and do another one soon. See you later.